Hi, beautiful people. How are you doing? Welcome to this day's or this week's vlog or video. It's me, your girl. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Welcome. And for my returning subscribers, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I want to welcome you into, oh no, my book tour. Come on. Okay, so it has fallen. I think hapo ndipo imeraruka, but I'll know how to fix it. I know it has been long since I read a book. I know. Motherhood has just been, life has just been inapita tu kupita. Unapitwa na life. Have you ever been a visitor in your own life? I think that's how I'm feeling. That's how life just moves. I don't even know if I have the right words to like explain it or anything. So I've decided I just do that video from here where I am. Venye tu ninakaa, you don't mind me. Yeah. So I have 2 new books. I decided it has been long since I bought myself a book, and I just sat down and I was like, I think I deserve a book. The way motherhood has been hooding, I was just like, I deserve to get myself a book. Yes, and I decided to get myself 2 books. So I decided that I will be getting my books in pairs. Like, I get a book that has a story, and then, or a memoir, and then a self-help book. So for this time, or this period, the self-help book that I've decided to read is a book I know that some of you have probably read or not, and this is it. I don't know if it's called The Mountain Is You. I think I can, like, once I have like a schedule with my baby, or like to kijipanga, or when as things go on and we are okay, or the baby grows big a little bit, I really want to like read with you this book. And if you've read it, please comment down below and tell me what you loved about it or what it helped you do, or things like that. So it's The Mountain Is You, and this is transforming self-sabotage into self-mastery. And I think the reason why this book captivated me, or the reason why I felt the urge to buy this book, is because I think I've been self-sabotaging a lot. This is a book about self-sabotage, why we do it, when we do it, and how to stop doing it for good. Because man, I think I overthink a lot of things, and in overthinking, I self-sabotage. I don't know how many of us like can relate to that. Coexisting but conflicting needs create self-sabotaging behaviors. This is why we resist efforts to change, often until they feel completely futile. But by extracting crucial insight from our most damaging habits, building emotional intelligence by better understanding our brains and bodies, releasing past experiences at a cellular level, and learning to act as our highest potential future selves, we can step out of our own way and into our potential. Who does not want to live in their full potential? Who does not want to do that? For centuries, the mountain has been used as a metaphor for the big challenges we face, especially ones that seem impossible to overcome. To scale our mountains, we actually have to do the deep internal work of excavating trauma, building resilience, and adjusting how we show up for the climb. In the end, it is not the mountain we master, but ourselves. Oh, I think this is a good buy, and this is a good read. I can tell it. I can tell. So it is called The Mountain Is You, because the mountain is you. Because they're saying to scale our mountains, we actually have to do the deep internal work of excavating trauma, building resilience, and adjusting how we show up for the climb. Man, let me tell you. Once I'm done with this, I know I'll be a better person. That for sure, I know. And as usual, my guy gives you very beautiful bookmarks. But all my bookmarks, my daughter has a way of just like playing with them. And so this one is written, sorry I ghosted you, I was reading. That's it. Yeah, I get my books from Nairobi Books 2022. They are at Nasiko Plaza, second floor, if I'm not wrong. But they have an Instagram page, and also their WhatsApp is very active. Simon is a good man. He's the guy there. Anyway, so this book is written by Brianna Wiest. And then there's a person by the name Gina Black, an international coach. They say the ultimate seeker's guide for those brave enough to face their true north and take their power back. Man, I want to take my power back. I'm tired of, oh God, like, anyway, let me not talk more than that, but please get yourself this book. Get yourself, yes, get yourself that book, and let's help each other to stop self-sabotaging. Okay, yeah, that is my book for my self-help book. Then I decided I need to read something else, and do you know what I bought? I bought that Dream Count. Oh, and the pages, it has, the bigger the book, the more excited I become. 394 pages. Yeah, it's by Chimamanda Ngozi. Yeah, that's it. It's Dream Count. I know some of you have read it. Yeah, that's it, by Chimamanda. In Dream Count, her name is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Haya. She trains her fears in Dream Count. Adichie trains her fierce eye on these women in a sparkling, transcendent novel that takes up the very nature of love itself. Is true happiness ever attainable, or is it just a fleeting state? And how honest must we be with ourselves in order to love and to be loved? Oof. Dream Count pulses with emotional urgency and poignance. It confirms Adichie's status as one of the most exciting and dynamic writers on the literary landscape. Literally. Okay, so I am guessing this one is just a story, and it will help us, and we will read. And man, I can see there's Zikora. Haya, who else is there? Oh, do you love the smell of books? Oh, new books smell good. I could smell them. I can see there's Kadiatu, eh? And then I can see London and Paris, Core. Hey, anyway, I know I'm going to enjoy this one too. I know I will. Yeah, and by this she has other books also. Wait. Oh, she's a Nigerian travel writer living in America. Haya, she has Mama Sleeping Scarf, Notes on Grief, Dear Ijiawele, We Should All Be Feminist, Americana, The Thing Around Your Neck, Half of a Yellow Sun, and Purple Hibiscus, among other books. So that's it. Okay, haya. So see you in another part of the video. So those are my two books, and I hope you also read. Please read. Pour into yourself. And the best way to pour into yourself is reading books. Not soft copy books, hard copy books. Anyway, let me go wash before baby starts crying, and then I'll see you in the next clip or in the next video. See you. Hi, I am back. How are you today? Today it's a new day. I know probably this is a part 2 of the vlog. So how have you been? I am well. So I am just from, I don't know if you've watched there's this on Netflix. Yes, there's this movie called The Polygamist. I don't know if you've watched The Polygamist, and if you've not watched The Polygamist, please go watch. Just like stop watching, go watch, because stop watching my video, go watch. If you don't like people preempting something for you, then this is not your video, because I'm about to tell you what The Polygamist is all about. Oh, The Polygamist, first of all, it's a movie, or it's a series, a short series. No, it's season 1. I hope there will be a season 2, because I can't wait if there's a season 2. First, so it is a series. Imetoka like I think this June because nimeiona like juzi it's on Netflix. It's acted by it's in South Africa because actually like from the way they are speak it has been translated into English. Like there is usually like the Spanish soap operas and then now they translate them to English or Kikuyu or Kiswahili or whatever. So it is South African. First of all, I love South African movies. South African, the I just love South African movies, and that's it. So now, Polygamist, just like the word is saying, it's a man. It's about a guy. His name is Jonas. Jonas, hey Jonas. So as the title of the series is, he's a polygamy. He's into polygamy, my friend. And now, what makes it even more interesting, and it makes you even like question so much about life, is that this guy did not start off as a polygamy guy. Okay, I understand that his childhood was a little bit tough and everything. So the series starts where when the guy is, we see his life like when he's just sleeping around with everything that is in a skirt, and then he's married to his wife. His wife, her name is Joyce. They have a company, Double J, like Joyce and Jonas. So they have a company that is doing very well. But Joyce is also an influencer. Like she creates content and everything. And then when she gave birth to her third child, that is like when she thought Jonas has started cheating on her, because he started like he was a very committed man, but the commitment started like dwindling. Like he stopped being as committed as he was. So like she started noting some patterns. But what she did not know is that actually when she was what do you call it? One of her friends who happened. I don't know what to say. I can't imagine. I've been speaking for like 20 minutes and then only to check that I only anyway, I was like, the Polygamist, I don't know. Oh God, and I've shot that thing with a lot of energy. Anyway, as I was saying, the movie, the series is Polygamist. It's a South African movie acted in South Africa, okay? Because actually they're speaking in their language and then translating it into English, like most series do. Like some of the series, like the Italian ones, Spanish ones, the way they do it. So as I was saying, oh, yani nimeboeka. God, give me a camera. I really need a camera, man, because this phone is failing me. But in everything, we give thanks and we move on. Okay? Yes, we move on. So as I was saying, so now there's Jonas and there's Joyce. Jonas is this man. I've actually lost my trail of thought. Give me a minute. So Jonas, he is brought up in Soweto. That is where he grows up. So now we are shown, okay, and this comes way later. But from what I understand is this: Jonas he was brought up in Soweto. He was this what do you call it? He loved women, like. But there was this woman who was a little bit older than him, who was in the salon, who is called Essie. Essie gives Jonas money to continue with his school, okay? And then with the promise that, now they're in a relationship, with the promise that I'll come back, I'll marry you, I'll buy you a red car, I will build you a mansion, whatever. Yeah, so Essie gives Jonas the money, but they have a daughter together, okay? Higher. Then Jonas goes to school, studies, and then finishes school. And then he meets Joyce, and Joyce helps Jonas get a job. And then now they build an empire. It's called Joyce and Jonas, okay? A very big empire, construction empire, okay? So now Jonas marries Joyce, actually, in a very big wedding, and they move in and everything like that. But what Jonas does, he also goes back to Soweto and marries Essie and gives her the car he promised, the red Mercedes convertible. Is it BMW or Mercedes convertible, a red one? And then also a story building, a Gorofa building. Yeah, like that. But now Jonas and Essie and Jonas's brother, who is called Gesh, they plan that they will say Essie and the daughter Sarah, if I am not wrong. And also Essie had another son who was called Freedom. So they plan that will be, they will tell everybody that that's a family, like Gesh, who is Jonas's brother, will tell everyone that Essie is the husband, is the wife. But in the real sense, traditionally, who is the husband to Essie? Jonas. Yes, you have that right. Let me check. I'll keep checking because I can't imagine talking again and then realizing it's not recording. That is so heartbreaking. But anyway, that will come to an end very soon. Higher. So now Joyce is giving birth to her third child. And that is when Jonas starts another relationship. He starts another relationship with a workmate. But this workmate actually was Gesh's mpango wa kando. And this lady, I'm trying to remember, was her name Sarita? I don't know. Let me just call her legal lady because she was in the legal department of that company. So she moved from Gesh and now starts seeing Jonas. Jonas is CEO and you were dating the CEO's brother. So now she starts dating who? Jonas. So even the life, the status, the promotions, nini. But now all this, she has to maintain them with her body, right? Yeah. Whatever you get using your body, you have to, whatever altar that gives you something, you have to keep what? You have to keep fueling or supporting that altar with whatever, Yeah. So she slept with that man, life, left, and center and everything until I think she was so good. She thought she was so good, Like now she started even like degrading Joyce. The legal lady thought that she's a second wife, but shock on her. Later I'll tell you what happened. So this is what she does. She convinces Jonas to divorce the wife. Okay? Jonas brings divorce papers to Joyce. Joyce refuses to sign the papers. Jonas keeps pestering her. You have to sign the papers. You have to sign the papers. Joyce was like, okay, I will. But since our 20th anniversary is coming soon, what we'll do, once after the event, come for the event, because we've already invited people and everything, let's do the event first and then I'll sign the papers. And then, wait for it. Higher, it's me. So let me cut at this. Anniversary happens, and the legal lady actually comes with the hope that Jonas will not show up, but he does show up, and they take vows again. Okay, they do. And then imagine Essie and the daughter and everyone is also invited, but it was so painful for all of them, especially to this young girl who, Essie's daughter Sarah. She was wondering like, why is it that my dad anani feature too, like he never like introduces me or anything. Hi, but then let me tell you, the legal lady is so angry. Like there's a time that comes at wanaachana with Jonas. She looks for someone better. But then what she does not know is that Jonas he has attachment issues. By the legal lady also alikuwa alipiwe mahari. Jonas was like, yo, you know what? You're mine and you're nobody else's. So what he does, there's a day he undas her, he beats her. And I think that was like the breaking point. But before the legal lady was beaten by Jonas, I have skipped something. She got pregnant and got twins. And Jonas had told Joyce, ameachana the legal lady. But in the real sense, he still used to go back to her. Even impregnated her. She got twin girls. Now, the sad thing is that even that day when she was coming from hospital, imagine She was driven home by nobody. Jonas was not there to take her home. Imagine, she drove herself home. Her mother was like, "Yo, sweetheart, why don't we just bring up these children without this man?" I don't know what was so good about him that she kept like sticking around him. I just don't know. But now the way that what took her away from that relationship was a beating she received from Jonas one day. By the way, that guy beat her. Alikuwa anamchapa ni kama anachapa mwanamme. You know the way men fight, it's like there are no bones to break. They hit you here. By the way, she was beaten, and that thing broke her. It broke her into pieces. But by the time she was being beaten, what she did not know is that also Joyce had been beaten. So there's a day she went to Joyce's house. Joyce is telling her this, and she's also removing her sunglasses. Wote wamechapwa. But at this moment, they did not know also that Jonas had Essie as a wife. Even Joyce did not know that there was another wife by the name Essie. And you know, she knew Essie as Geshe's brother, but she did not know that Essie was also. But then when she realized that, she was heartbroken. She was like, "Yo, you know, this is a war I cannot even win. I am tired of trying. I cannot try this anymore." You know, at times you try to hold a marriage together. You try. But inafika mahali you're like, "Yo, I am done. I am done trying. I am very, very much done trying." It's me checking. I'll keep checking. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I have trauma. Anyway, so now, where was I? So later, the legal lady and Joyce realized that this guy. So the legal lady leaves the twin girls with Joyce. Joyce brings them up very well, and then you see Sarah, the Essie's daughter, mwenye alikuwa amefichwa for 19 years. She's like, if Jonas, by the Jonas introduced the twins to the world, my friend. And then by the, do you know Joyce? The reason why Joyce was sticking to this marriage, one of the reasons is that she was an influencer, and some of the brands gave her a job because she was in a marriage that was good and everything. I remember one day she asked, she asked, I don't know whether one was wondering or she's one was asking, like, why is it that there are people who had given her a contract about, I think, a soap, and the reason why they had done that is because of the marriage and everything. So she was asking them, why do you want to punish me for the sins of my husband? Like, if my husband cheats, why is it that you want to break a contract with me because somebody has, it is not, how is it my fault that he cheats? You know, by the I felt that, I was like, I thought about it, I was like, yeah, we, most of the time, we beat women, we're like, well, you're the one at fault. Okay, nobody is perfect, by the way, and at times a man cheats. But why would you cheat? Why don't you just break this thing off? Because there is no way that you will cheat because I am bad. If I am bad, why don't we just separate or do whatever, and then you move on to a better person who's treating you better, you know? Higher. So now Joyce was just sticking around, and there's a time in this movie, because so much happened, I may not exhaust everything, so much happened, I was like, how will this lady get her revenge? You know, there's a time that all the 3 women had gonorrhea, all of them, anesthesia, infected by who? By Jonas. So I thought maybe Jonas will die of gonorrhea, anesthesia, or he'll get HIV or something. And truth to the word, Jonas got HIV. But let me tell you, if only you know where he got the HIV from. I was like, Joyce, I had not seen this coming. But girl, you need flowers. I was like, yeah, she needs flowers. And the reason why I'm saying she needs flowers is because if only you know where Jonas got HIV from. I don't know if I should tell you or I should let you go watch it. But I feel like telling you. Oh, but I'll burst the bubble. But anyway, you just go watch, because there's so much I have not said in that about that video. Let me tell you where Jonas got the HIV from. There's a time Jonas, I think he's the one who called police on Joyce. Joyce was arrested. When she was in the cell, she met this beautiful lady who had also been arrested because she had destroyed her boyfriend's car. Okay, and then so Joyce was like, and why did you do it, nini nini? She was like, you know, this guy infected me with HIV. So she was so angry. So she was just letting her nini out. So I think Joyce got this brilliant idea. So she called that lady. She called the lady, my brother. She called the lady, paid the lady, and was like, I want you to infect my husband with HIV so that whatever he likes most, and that is women, may be the reason why he's dead. Imagine Jonas got HIV, but he did not. She confessed at Jonas's deathbed. She told him, alimwambia, what will you do when you're about to die? Because when Jonas got HIV, does he want to take ARVs? Nope. He is taking traditional medicine. And at that time, do you know who was Jonas's girl? Jonas was sleeping with a lady. Her name was who? I can't remember the name. But do you know who she was? She was her son's girlfriend. And also her daughter's friend. But when that series was ending, what heartbroke me is that now Jonas is dead. You see, his son is called Mendy, or is it Mendy or Mench? Yes, Mendy. He has now become like the father, sleeping with anything in a skirt. You know, the dad used to tell him, why are you not acting like a man? You're acting like you're weak, you're what? Higher. The son, Mendy, were not in a good relationship with the dad because the dad would always used to see the bad side of him. So the mother and the son planned and decided, since the will is not in our favor, you're in these last days of your dad, you're going to be his best friend. So this guy would take alcohol. By the way, Jonas alipigwa tu, yani aliingizwa tu, alijiingiza mbao tu yeye mwenyewe. Like now the son became his friend. Alikuwa anamsinikisha alcohol. He thought the son are friends. Only that the mother and the son had planned so that the will can be changed and the son can be the sole heir of everything. And that is what happened. But the sad thing is that at the end of it, like when the series was ending, it was so heartbreaking because you see that lady, that Kagal I'm telling you was the last girlfriend of Jonas. Imagine now the son started sleeping with her, and she had HIV. So I hope there's a season 2 because I want to see how everything will go. But I know I'm not a good storyteller, but I know I've been like niko hapa kule, but I wish you'd just go and watch it because man, there's so much, so much I have not spoken about, I have not touched. That thing has like 22 episodes. Those episodes are like 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, like 22 minutes, 25 minutes. Please go watch. And please tell me, because me, first of all, I am very happy for Joyce because one thing, she got to build her life, yes, and then she got her revenge, even though now her revenge has affected her son. But, man, that is how life is. Life. Please, I would want us to have a conversation around it. Comment in the comment section if you've watched and what like stood out for you, because me, what stood out is how that lady got her revenge, and then the ending is not what I had thought. Because I thought finally they've had, but then now the son will get HIV, then now will the cycle continue? Oh goodness. Anyway, I have spoken for quite some time. Let me go check on my baby. Anyway, see you in the next one.